Hi, my name is Rob Purfield from Rob Purfield Associates, and we're here today to talk to Clive Brook about his experience using Engagement Multiplier and some of the brilliant benefits that he's had using the platform to monitor, measure and develop employee engagement.
Yeah, we have won a number of awards over the years in terms of from a quality perspective and best dealerships to work for. Most of the awards that we have won have been achieved because of the quality of the people that we employ. There is no doubt about it. This business is totally about people. So of course getting it stopped. Okay. So yeah, we have achieved a lot of success in the business and got to where we are today without this platform. But having now had the platform for a period of time and seeing the benefit out of it, you know, it is very difficult for me to say I'd be happy not to have it. I'd have to have something else, and I think you'd struggle to find something as comprehensive. Yeah. So yeah, we first introduced to Engagement Multiplier through Rob Purfield Associates. I've known Rob for many years, and he's helped me with a number of challenges and aspects of the business. So I was quite excited about the initial concept. Clearly, being a Yorkshireman, we took the free trial. Most exciting. I was a little bit sceptical at first, but actually when we sort of drilled down and got used to its functionality, yeah, very impressive. Very impressive. Engagement Multiplier definitely helps us with respect to, I suppose, the end game in terms of increased profitability. You know, you can see that clearly in terms of the most productive people are those that are most engaged. So, you know, we know the damage of a disengaged workforce. So there's an element of prevention rather than cure. So there are some aspects that Engagement Multiplier helps us with cure, because there are some issues that have got past us and that we didn't know about. But the major success that I feel that we've had with it has been prevention. For me, to know that nearly 80% of my staff are actively engaged is a very pleasant place to be. But you can't just get there. This is absolutely work in progress, and therefore you've got to keep reviewing it. So, you know, when you are working with wafer thin margins, then a disengaged member of staff could potentially wipe out your profit for the year. And then if you multiply that, you could be seriously losing money. Or how much money could you be making if all your staff are engaged? So there's no doubt Engagement Multiplier has helped us retain and attract new talent. I think the culture in the business is one of you know, employing the best people, employing people better than ourselves, but also continuous improvement. Would you be making if all your staff are engaged? I mean, to have all your staff at 10 out of 10, you know, you might find that quite a difficult place to be. You know, people are sort of bouncing off the walls, but why not? Why would you accept somebody coming to work wanting to give you 8 out of 10. And yet we seem to accept that. Why can't it be 9.5? We expect our technicians to work for 8 hours and to sell 8 hours. But they can only do that if they feel good about what they're doing, and they get the recognition and the reward, and they have the opportunity to say, we could be a little bit better here, or actually, this is amazing. We are just where we need to be because we've got the resource and the support from the managers and leaders in the business.
How's it changed?
I think life before was similar. The difference is that we've now got hard facts, we've got proof, evidence, and we've got pride in the performance uplift. So yeah, life was similar. It's just that we've now got evidence. We've now got a robust process. We've now got something we can look back on and we can look forward with. Yes, we've now got an engagement working party. All volunteers, 14 in total. We will meet once a month. But yeah, that's born out of the last survey, that some of these things just cannot be achieved by the management team, can't be achieved by any one individual. The early signs are very positive. So where some people felt that whilst we told them it was anonymous, they can now see that it is. So all 14 people have been able to see the system in action. I think that will give a lot of confidence for people to know that they can communicate they know they're dealing with me directly, but at the same time, they can communicate in confidence, knowing that there'll be no, if they want to say something negative, they're free to do that. So. I feel that I'm striving now to get 90 to 100% of all the staff to complete the survey. I'm fully expecting the score possibly to go backwards because we are raising the bar, and I'm not saying there are disgruntled people in those that didn't complete the survey, but I think we are raising the bar because we are saying, look, we got this right. There isn't anything that we are doing that is costing a lot of money. There is nothing has come out of our surveys where we are suddenly realising that we are underinvested in any equipment or facilities. So again, as a Yorkshireman, sort of quite excited. I haven't got a large expense. Most of it is communication. And how that communication is delivered, whether that's just a simple one-to-one or whether it's regular appraisals, and it's a lack of sometimes understanding what people do. It's amazing how small a business you can have and virtually a workshop and an office only 50 feet apart, and they may not even speak to each other for 6 months, don't even know their name. So back, one of the surprises was the fact that not everybody knew everybody, and certainly they may have done by their name, but not necessarily exactly what they did. Out of the engagement team has come a family tree. Now we all have family trees, but actually we're making this a little bit bigger with so it can be seen in the canteen with a little bit of a bio under each member of staff's duties. Because we may have clearly a sales consultant, but in both the businesses they may have some other duties as well. Oh, I didn't realise that Russell did this or Ben did that, because there are today it's not simply, we are asking people to multitask in certain areas. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, I've worked with Rob Purfield Associates for many years. Different aspects of the business, but you could not find a more personable, understanding organisation who understand this business, because it is strange, it is multifaceted, there are lots of things going on, constantly dealing with change. It is good to speak to somebody who understands that, who understands the complexities of a dealership, of a dealership group, and the manufacturer as well, because it is, as mentioned, it is a complex world. So, I would definitely recommend speaking to Rob and his team.
How it works.
Buy engagement multiplier. It's great. What's that?
You think I'm going to cut that out?
Yes.
That's going to be the last slide.
It's free.
To start
I
with.
wish.
To start with.
Yeah, it's free to start with. Yeah. So Rob Purfield Associates is reassuringly expensive.
We might just have that tailing out,
Yeah.
just so people think, really?
What is that?
It's a subliminal thing right at the end.